My name is Caleb Behn. I'm the subject of Fractured Lands here at VIFF, and I acknowledge my presence in unceded Coast Salish territory.
Great. So talk us a little bit about Fractured Lands and what that process was like of working with them for 4 years. And
the movie came out of a peculiar relationship and a situation. I left my territory after I graduated from undergrad and went to get a law degree because of what was happening in my territory. And Damien and Fiona, through a mutual acquaintance named David Isaac, heard about me, and I was helping them with research. You know, I was there to like, hey, go here, I'll introduce you to these people, these are the issues, this is the land sales, these are legal problems, this is, you know, the community. And they not instantly, but quickly realized that I would be a good subject. And I didn't know that. Like, I didn't realize this thing was about me until like 4 years in. Sort of far too late to turn around, right? Whereas it's a hell of a journey.
Yeah.
Documentary is a hell of a process, especially in this day and age. You know, the media game is changing, and that's one of the reasons why we're happy to be at VIFF and happy to be in a hometown crowd, because this endeavor and this project is about making change outside of the courtroom, which is where I work. I'm a lawyer by training, but the courtroom of public opinion is more relevant sometimes. That's what led us together, and that's what led us here.
Right. So with your film Fractured Lands,
yeah.
and you're talking about change, yeah. What kind of change would you like to see the film help come about?
Well, I mean, this is one of the great beauties about film. I was just talking to some people outside. Film has the ability to bring people to places they've never been, and the vast majority of your viewers have never been north of Prince George. Where I'm from is directly relevant. You know, a third of the power in these lights comes from my territory. The big dams are up there, oil, gas, minerals, all that. The first change, I just want people to realize that that place exists. There's people up there, there's history up there, there's beautiful things up there that are more than just what you would take from the ground. And that's what film can do, you know, in terms of tangible outcomes. As a lawyer, I can't advocate for non-legal remedies, but there is some discussion about legacy for film in this day and age, because this is impact cinema. And what does that mean? You know, what does it do? And changing hearts and minds is good, but one of the questions we have now is how do you build in an ethical legacy behind a project like this, more than just sharing the pictures and sharing the issues? What do you do? And that's a question we're working on as a group, because this is just the first step in a much larger war.
Right. So, talking about first steps, you're here at VIFF at the Vancouver National Film Festival. That's
hometown crowd.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
How does that feel to finally have it all come together here, and what how are you feeling about it?
Van City's our crew. That's our home, right? This is like we world premiered at Hot Dogs, but this is where we wanted to have the show. So it's amazing. Like, I mean, you're talking like my friends from high school were heckling me, like coming into the, you know, so there's that kind of like special connection, you know, all our executive producers, our team, our cinematographers, everybody's here. So this is like the family reunion for the project, and it's amazing. You know, VIFF has been supportive throughout, but as a subject, like, I don't get to see that side of it, but as the subject, like, this isn't my home, but this is where my people are, strangely enough, you know. And so my family was there last night, my friends from high school, like, yeah, it was an amazing experience. And VIFF has been, it's special to bring it home to where it kind of started. Like, this project started at JJ Bean on Commercial Drive. Yeah, I think it was October 20th, 2010, I guess. Yeah, and like, I mean, this thing was born here, so to come home is a beautiful thing.
That's great. So
yeah.
I'm going to pose the difficult question for you. What, if you could describe the entire process, the 4 years, the film, being here, being back home, in one word, what would you say?
Challenging.
Challenging, yeah.
The thing about, like, and all of us struggle with this, but this has been a journey about how to engage the larger world and change it in a good way. And there's heartbreak in that, because if you see the film, you know, I don't have answers. I was broken. Funny enough, fractured land. Fracture as a motif means that the subject is fractured. I almost died a number of times as a consequence of this project. And that has tested me and tested the issues, tested my family, tested the filmmakers. And I hope audiences see the veracity, the truth of it in the project. It's a beast.
Great. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for being here and doing this with us.
My pleasure.